Talking bacteria, John, and John is something you might not remember from the App Store, and if you do, you most likely have had some sort of childhood nightmares about it. Talking John was a game made exclusively for mobile devices on December 7th, 2010 for the iPhone OS 3.0 Plus by the company Outfit 7, which you might recognize as the creators of Talking Tom, Talking Angela, Talking Ginger, and even Talking Ben. In 2009, Samo and Isa login were simple students who studied computer science. After saving around $250,000 while working for IT companies with what they knew, they decided to get into the app-making business. The iPod Touch came out in 2007, so app-making was heavy on the rise. Samo and Isa, alongside 6 friends, set up an office in the capital where they live, founding Outfit 7 together. Their first few attempts were highly unsuccessful, creating a soccer app, a travel guide to Iceland, and a wealth affirmation tool that shared financial mantras. After many poor attempts in the beginning, Samo Logan, who didn't care to make games due to the heavy rise in popularity and thus competition, came up with the idea to make an app based around a character instead. Samo Logan bought a $60 feral cat model off the 3D modeling website TurboSquid, and gave the model to his developers, who then coded the animations and talkback feature, creating the app which is now worldwide known and loved, Talking Tom Cat, which was published in June of 2010. Within 13 days, Talking Tom Cat reached 1 million downloads, and Outfit 7 immediately jumped on the bandwagon of money and popularity, therefore spawning countless spin-offs. Only half a year since Talking Tom Cat's release, Outfit 7 had reached 41 million downloads, and a mere month after that, they hit 60 million. During this rise of popularity, somewhere this blue little bacteria who strike the hearts of many childhoods, for better or for worse, was made. Despite being relatively hidden media, it's not entirely lost. Our dear friend Talking John has an entire fandom Wikipedia to himself and all his duplicates. Reading off the website, John is physically seen as a tiny blue bacterium with black eyes. He has black eyebrows and a giant tooth in the middle of his mouth. John loves to spread germs. John also has a love for donuts and is always waiting for the next good experiment. John seems to be a little bit weird and has a very hysterical laugh. John is able to split and divide one cell into multiple cells, creating identical germs. This ability was later used for the germ Nigel in Season 4 of Talking Tom and Friends. John also resembles another character floating around the Talking Tomverse, which happens to be Jeremy the bacteria, who also heavily uses the mitosis feature. The How to Play section from the App Store read, "Talk to him/them and he/they will repeat what you say and acquire. Tickle him/them to make him/them laugh, poke him to get rid of him, feed him donuts to make him multiply up to 6 bacterias, inject a syringe into him to make him/them go crazy with laughter, give him aspirin to remove the infestation, record videos of him to share with friends and family. Frankly, I would never subject my family to this horrific creature." The Wiki's trivia section reads, "Strangely, despite John's love spreading germs, the Talking Friends Annual 2014 states that he just adores aspirin, a type of medication." The Talking Tom Friends Annual 2014 was a hardcover activity book released in July 2013 in only America, Europe, and the UK. The timing also marking it being the last time John was seen in official merchandise. Thankfully, a video from YouTuber George Sayers 8232 only a year ago showcases the book. John's section seems to be a multiplication example teaching kids math through mitosis. The Talking John app was also very briefly shown on a video titled "Talking News Tom Has a Million Facebook Fans," which I cannot find further after going on an extremely sketchy website, so you guys just get this image for now. The website's gallery, the Fandom Wiki gallery, on John is incredibly small with only 4 to 5 images. Thankfully, I can say I've managed to get the files to the entire game with the help of my girlfriend, minus the very cute art of Ginger and the Johns, which I found on the Wikipedia page. On the Fandom Wikipedia, there's only a few PNGs. In the files, we have every image to restore the animations, the noises, the music, and the laughter, and more. I'd like to warn beforehand, before I share them at the end of the video, a lot of these noises are genuinely very unsettling and uncomfortable to listen to, And yeah, they did freak me out a bit, so I kinda understand why people, had nightmares about it. Alongside this, Talking John's model, while slightly different and seeming more updated than the one using in Talking Bacteria John, is still able to be seen on TurboSquid using the Wayback Machine titled Crazy Bacteria by user Rosenkrantz. I am assuming that is also a language other than my own, so I am very sorry if I'm butchering all of the names that I've been saying. The Talking Bacteria John app disappeared sometime in early 2014, giving the game a mere few years to attempt to thrive. Taken from the fandom wiki, like Talking Gina, the giraffe, the app was removed because Outfit 7 wanted to work on newer games and remove their older games. However, it is also speculated the licensing for John's model ran out. It can still be found in the App Store purchases if you had it back in the day, as most app stores work. There's also various IPA files that can be found online. Sadly, the app cannot be played on iOS 11 or higher, as 32-bit apps no longer work on iOS 11. Talking Bacteria John was the first ever iOS exclusive app in the Talking Tom franchise, and remained one of only 3 iOS exclusive content from Outfit 7, including Talking Friends cartoons and My Talking Tom Plus. Talking John seems to be a fever dream for many people. In fact, I wasn't even going to make this video until my friend, who surprisingly is also named John, reached out screaming about the game. He said it gave him nightmares in his childhood, so I took it upon myself to bring back his trauma and many of yours with this video. And also to document something silly from a very popular company's past. For some reason, there is a Roblox shirt of him by the user Bacteria John Finn on Roblox, and I respect that. People on the wiki page also claim John horrifies them, even now to this day. On top of everything in the files, I also happen to have the entire game's code. I'm in the process of trying to find an emulator or somehow get the game fixed and working on my own, but frankly I am a documenter and a gamer, and not a coder or graduate of computer science school. However, I have found a few TikToks that showcases how the game plays. We did also find a Korean website published in 2010, which was horrifically translated the first time when we thought it was Japanese, and if that was what it said, I would truly be sorry to the person who wrote it, and it goes to show how nightmarish this app truly was. There's a few very old videos of the gameplay on YouTube, albeit with low quality from old iOS devices, but this also includes my favorite video, Talking Bacteria John Taking Crack. There is also a pretty faithful Scratch/TurboWarp port. Someone remade the game pretty damn well, which I'll have in the description below. I ask you to not seek out IPAs or app downloaders at the moment. It is genuinely an awful idea, as the majority of old websites with it are ridden with viruses currently. With the history out of the way, I'll share all the audio files, images, and such here, along with their file names, and I hope you all enjoy very much. If anyone has an old device with this installed, you are more than welcome to reach out to me. That would be incredible to see. Thank you all. Enjoy the Johnaning, and best wishes.
Mm-hmm.